Hello, welcome back to another plan with me. Thank you for joining me. This one is a kit by Two Little Bees, and I think it's called Wildflower, if I remember correctly. And it was one that she released not too long ago, actually. It was only a couple of months ago she released it. And I think she said it was a reformat of a kit that she'd done before. Sorry if all of that was incorrect. I could just swear from seeing the previous posts that's the case for this kit. So I'm just going to go ahead and say from the start, this is one of my favourite kits, or one of my favourite spreads of the year so far. The light pink with the light creamy yellow and the blues and the greens and the greys is just, I mean, the pink and the yellow are the key things for me, but it just works perfectly. It's super duper feminine, super duper light. It's a very pretty kit. And I just absolutely love how it came out. I bought 2 of the deco sheets. I didn't need the 2 sheets in the end. Sorry if you can hear the kids screaming outside. That is really, really loud and annoying. Sorry. Sorry, I've totally lost my train of thought now with that. Sorry, we're quite enclosed with lots of gardens around us, so it's really easy to hear your neighbours. Yeah, I just think the florals are really feminine. It's a very pretty kit, and I love how it all came out. But I didn't need all of the florals that I got, but I am glad that I got 2 sheets nonetheless, because it was nice to not feel like I couldn't use a lot of floral in the first half of the week and then over floral the second half of the week. It was nice to be able to balance it. I really like how I laid the base as well. I love the monthly corner. I just used deco from the kit, a couple of the fancy shape boxes, one of the floral dividers, and then all along the top you'll see in a minute I used one of the Miss and Meow dangle deco pieces. I don't know what they're called, sorry. But I really like how all of that came out. I think it looks really pretty. I really struggle with date covers that are not the traditional kind of squared off ones, so I didn't really know how to decorate these date covers, so I'm glad that I could do something kind of above them to build them out a bit, I guess. I saw someone, I want to say Lauren of Plan Most Plan, but please excuse me if it was someone else, do a spread recently where they only used White Deer stationery icons, and I felt like this kit was the best kit to do that with, because the pink is an almost identical pink. The creamy colour fits perfectly with the yellow, and then the blues and the greys. I just felt like this was the kit to do that in, to do all White Deer stationery. So I gave that a go. You'll see a couple of times throughout the spread where I have forgotten that that's what I'm doing, and I've laid down a sticker. I think I did it on Tuesday and I did it on Thursday, and then you'll see me take up the I don't know if you'll see me take up the sticker, but I did take up those stickers and replace them with White Deer stationery stickers. So yeah, I just thought that was a nice idea to do for this spread. In my sidebar this week, I just did, like I say, the monthly section at the top is all bits and pieces from the kit, and then the May script is from Sadie's stickers. Then I just did the, the quote box underneath that, and then I thought these habit trackers were really pretty, so I included those. And then I just used a Fashion Girl from Red Lyrics. I thought the clipboard sticker from the kit was really cute because it had the butterflies, and I thought, there's got to be a way I can kind of make that a scene. So then I just brought in all of the floral deco behind the Fashion Girl and sort of made it its own little scene. I think you're seeing me, I'm just laying down the second half of the week stickers here, and then you'll see me do the date dots and the bit along the top. But yeah, I think the base was really nice for this week. That top corner, I think, just really pulled me in. I sometimes struggle to know how to put together the top corners, because sometimes it feels really unbalanced, sometimes it feels like it's bigger than it needs to be, or like it needed more space. It's really difficult to make it look, when the script is so small, I think it's something that I struggle to make look balanced. Sorry, I just caught a bit of footage that I hadn't quite deleted properly, so sorry if I sound any different. The phone should be in the same place recording anyway. Yeah, so I struggled to make it look balanced, but this week I knew that I wanted to pull in that bike because it was so pretty, and the VW van because it was just so cute, and I just thought it would kind of set the spread off to the right kind of feel. And I'm really, really happy with that corner. And again, I had the excess florals to be able to pull in, which was really nice. I don't want to always spend extra money on an extra sheet of florals when I can make it work with just one. And it does depend on the shop. I mean, this particular additional floral deco sheet had a lot of florals on it, although I am glad that I bought the 2 sheets. Some shops, or some kits I should say, it's not really fair to say some shops, but yeah, some kits come with more floral deco crammed into a sheet than others, or more usable floral deco where there's lots of different shapes and sizes of flowers that are much easier to use just one sheet, and there's just no need to spend extra money if it's going to go to waste. So I am glad I did it in this case, just because I feel like I've made this kit exactly what I want it to be, and I think it's a really, really pretty spread. But it's not, I don't personally buy 2 floral deco sheets every single time I buy a kit. Especially recent Miss and Meow kits have had the most amazing deco sheets, so I've not felt the need to purchase 2, unless, again, I think I'm going to want to go crazy with the florals. So for this one, again, I fell in love with the headers that came in the kit, so I wanted to use those. I don't personally enjoy how headers look above boxes with nothing kind of breaking them up, so I put a single line divider in there from Miss and Meow, so that I was able to use those headers throughout, and I'm glad that I did that, because again, those headers are just very feminine and very light and very pretty. Something that I noticed that I had, I'm just going to move my planner, that I had been missing in recent spreads is whenever there's been a bank holiday or a national holiday, or a day off that we have for a reason, I have been forgetting to mark those in my planner. I don't know why. I don't know if I've just got my scripts for those, because they're on bigger sheets. They have to go in a different folder to where I keep all my other scripts. So perhaps I'm just not thinking about it at the time. I don't know. But this was an opportunity that I wanted to take to include that script. So I've just put in there the May bank holiday, and then I know I was off work for the day, because I don't mark work every day. I mark my work from home days, but I don't mark just generic work days, because I don't need to know that I was working. So I mark a day off rather than marking work. So if I haven't marked the bank holiday, I don't know that I've had the day off, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just thought I'd take the opportunity, since I've remembered that I've forgotten to do it before. So yeah, I just used the May bank holiday script from, I think that was the UK holidays sheet from Rose Coloured Days. And then I just marked my friend's birthday. On this day, I went to see my sister-in-law, where she lives. They had like a village fete, and we wanted to take the puppies. She's got a puppy that's about 2 months younger than Wendy, so we took them out to the fete, and I've just marked that Wendy had an accident. She was obviously just running too fast and playing too boisterous with the puppy, and she hurt herself skidding along the pavement, and it was very distressing at the time. She's absolutely fine and was acting like there wasn't even a problem, but it was really scary to witness. And then, because I was so shocked, I guess my body must have just gone into overdrive. I was so tired, I just slept all evening, and Wendy slept upstairs with me actually for the whole evening. And then my husband decided at something like 8:30 at night that he wanted a carvery, so we went and got a takeout of Toby Carvery, and it was actually a really delicious meal. So I'm glad that we did that. They do the best massive Yorkshire puddings. So that was really, really tasty. Then on Tuesday, I was off sick. I was unwell the week before. This week wasn't. It's been very up and down. I don't know if I've explained before the. Oh, there we go. There's the Crafts by Towie sticker you just watched me lay down. That I'll replace with a White Dish Stationery eye mask. Yeah, sorry, I don't know if I've explained before about the pressure and fluid that I've got on my brain, and it causes headaches and ringing in my ears and things, and we're just trying to see if weight loss will help it. I have in my attempt to lose weight, discovered that I have food addiction. And these are all of, things that are contributing to my not feeling well. So there's other things as well, but that's kind of the big one at the moment. So last week I was very up and down with headaches and nausea and all of that stuff. And again, I know I said in my last plan with me, there's no way I can be pregnant, but there really is no way I can be pregnant. So as helpful as it is to put forward suggestions if you know about these sorts of things, I can promise you it's not pregnancy. So I had a GP appointment that day, and then I took Wendy out and I chased my follow-up scans that were supposed to happen about 3 months ago, but everything's been delayed, which is fair enough. And at the moment, as far as I'm aware, it's not life-threatening. So I was happy to wait for them to catch up with any backlog, but because it had been impacting my work and I'd mentioned the nausea to my GP, she was quite worried and wanted me to chase up the scans. So then on Wednesday, I ended up being off sick in the morning and just brought Wendy up to bed for another 3 hours or so and just slept all morning, and then felt well enough to work in the afternoon. So I did go and work in the afternoon, and then I had to take Wendy to the vet to have her pre-op checks ready to be spayed on the Friday. I have no intention of breeding her, and it's just safer for her to be spayed, given how over-friendly she is with other pups, and all the cancer risks that can be reduced by doing that. So that's what we opted to do. So I took her in for her check, and then we met one of her absolute favourite puppy friends in the evening, a really lovely open park/fieldy place. It's massive, and just met up for a walk, and she had the best time, so much so that she slept then when we got back, and I was able to do some planning time, so that was really nice. Then on Thursday, in fact Thursday and Friday, I was able to work all day, which was good. And then I met another friend with another dog that Wendy absolutely loves. I feel like I've made so many friends just in having a dog. It's very weird how sociable you're forced to be so that they can have interactions with other dogs. That's something I wasn't expecting in dog ownership, but it's been wonderful to watch her play with other dogs. I feel like a proud mum. Then that evening, my husband just randomly brought back some duck pancakes and like a load of Chinese food to put in the oven, which was a really nice surprise. So we popped those in and just had a really, really tasty meal. And then, as usual, as I do many times throughout the week, I just played Dead by Daylight with some friends in the evening. Then on Friday, this was Wendy's actual day of being spayed. I think, again, on Thursday is where you saw me pull up the Crafts by Towie sticker again. I really struggled to remember that, but I thought that was quite amusing, that my brain was just like, no, we're going to go over here, even though the entire week thus far we've done just White Deer Stationery, but there we go. So yeah, I was just marking work from home again at the top, and then her spay appointment. It was a really busy day at work, so it was actually quite good to not have to worry about Wendy being in the background. I could just crack on with work and not kind of feel any responsibility of her needing to go out, needing to be fed or anything like that. I could just crack on. So I got a lot done on that Friday. And then in the evening, my husband and I finally finished Kiki's Delivery Service. We've been trying to work through the Studio Ghibli animated films. So far, we've only seen, my pronunciation is going to be horrific, but My Neighbour Totoro, and then Kiki's Delivery Service we just finished. So yeah, it's just they're really like nice, lovely films. So we just wanted to work through them because I've never seen them. And I think he's only seen, not Castle in the Sky. He's only seen Spirited Away. I think that's Studio Ghibli, and I've never seen it. So we're just sort of working our way through those. Then on Saturday, I just marked that I had a lie-in. We didn't bring Wendy up to bed because of the condition she was in. I didn't want her to be moving around all too much. She had her checkup first thing in the morning, so I took her for that, and they were happy with how everything went. And then I had my own, in fact, I have to laugh because obviously Wendy's just been spayed, and I myself are looking to have my tubes tied for many, many reasons that I won't go into in this video. But I just thought it was quite funny that me and Wendy are essentially looking to have, mother-daughter sterilisation. I just thought it was really funny. You might not find that funny at all, but I thought it was quite amusing. So I had that appointment in the afternoon, and then I just spent pretty much the entire afternoon just chilling with Wendy, making sure she was happy and comfortable, and not licking her scar. That's the main thing. She can't lick her scar. So that was actually really nice. It forced me to just calm down and just sit. And then we had pulled pork in the evening, which was delicious. I'd been slow cooking it all day in Dr. Pepper, and it was phenomenal. Then I just marked that Wendy did come up for a lie-in on Sunday. She was looking much better, so I thought, okay, she can come up to the bed and have some time with us. And that worked out really nicely. And then she came with me to a friend's house all day for a board game day. And he made us all pizzas. He has a pizza oven, and it was delicious, and she did really well in the sun. She just shuts down, so she just slept most of the time in the sun, and then in the crate when we all went in to play games, and then I just had some drinks and played Dead by Daylight again in the evening. So that's how the whole spread looks. I'm absolutely in love with it, and I think the lighting really shows off the foil now that I've got the right lights to be able to do this. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.